Hey everybody, welcome back to 1776 or Bust. So on the table you once again see my two favorite guns. Now this video isn't necessarily a full video on the PPQs, it's more of a discussion in regards to the new gun that's going to be coming out hopefully at some point in the near future, which would be the CZ P-10. Now I've watched every video on YouTube about it, all the people shooting it, all the people raving about how wonderful it is and this is going to be the best gun, and I feel like I've actually seen those videos again before, I hear it a lot, that this gun is best and that gun is the best, and honestly, until I get my hands on it, until I'm able to shoot it, until I'm able to pull that trigger, I personally can't tell you if it's going to be the best gun or not. However, what I can tell you is that some of the reviewers that have done the reviews on this gun have mentioned, of course, the PPQ. There have been comparisons of the PPQ because I think, while CZ is aiming for the market on Glock, I really think they have a very, very big hill to climb in regards to the PPQ trigger. I still think the PPQ has the best trigger out of the box, bar none. However, they're always comparing it, and what I've seen in some of these videos is some of these reviewers have talked about like mush in the PPQ trigger. Now, I'm going to be honest, total Walther fanboy. Love Walther pistols. I just think they're phenomenal. And I can't say any really much more about it than that. They're just great guns. I will trust my life to these pistols, and I've been very happy since I bought them. Now, in regards to this one has over 1,000 rounds. This one is about getting up to now like 700 almost, and the Cerakote's starting to wear down a little bit, which is kind of annoying me, but whatever. But what I will tell you is that I have yet to see any mush in these triggers, so I don't really know what these other reviewers were looking at. I don't know if it was just I don't really know, to be honest with you. I know that after shooting about 1,700 rounds through both of these guns still, in my opinion, have the best damn trigger on the market. Now, both are safety checked. This one has a full magazine in it, so I'll remove the mag in a minute. But in regards to the black one, this is the one I've shot the most. And just to show you what I'm talking about with this trigger, here's the take-up. So it's not the shortest take-up. It's not right there, and then it breaks, which I think the CZ may have the advantage on from what I'm seeing. Again, I don't know. I haven't fired the gun, and I haven't actually been able to even hold the gun. Hopefully at some point in my next, my next year of life, I'll actually get my hands on one. But, once you hit that wall, there's nothing there. I mean, it's a clear wall. It's so light that even if you give it a little pressure, the trigger's going. Now, of course, if you measure that trigger, or at least if you're kind of using some discipline on your trigger finger, you hit that wall right there, and there's no mush whatsoever. As soon as you just give it a little more pressure, that trigger breaks. I don't see any mush. I don't see any extra movement. In regards to the reset, again, reset is extremely, extremely tactile. It actually pushes your finger forward, so I like that actually. I think that's pretty cool. But you'll notice that once you hit that reset, you're back at the wall. And the wall is like right there. I mean, there's nothing there. So again, once I pull the trigger, there's no mush. Now, this is a broken in trigger, although I don't really necessarily buy into the fact that you have to break a trigger in, because these guns are mostly, for the most part, tested in the factory. They're, it's not like it's something that's just being thrown out there. So I don't even know if that's worth mentioning. However, even with the brown one, which again doesn't have as many rounds, and again, it is clear. Okay, great. This gun right here, even with as about 700 rounds in this one, there's your take-up. It's exactly the same as the black one. There's no squish in that trigger whatsoever. It's once you hit the wall, break. Now, once you hit the reset, again, very tactile, pushes your finger forward. And then, I know some people may say, well, it's that little bit right there. But, I just don't buy it. I'm sorry, guys. But here's the reset. No mush, no movement, nothing. It's clean, it's crisp. It's everything a trigger should be. And again, I don't want to say that I don't believe the hype, but at this point, I'm going to say to you that until I get my hands on that P-10, this is still the best trigger, bar none, whether it's Glocks, SIGs, VP9s. VP9's a great trigger. This one I think is just a little bit better. I would think that the 320 is also a very good trigger, but I still think the PPQ is better. So, CZ, let's see what you got. I mean, let's get these pistols out to us so we can fire them and have some fun with them. But, so far, no joy in that. So we'll see how it plays out. But again, PPQ, still number one in my book. CZ, let's see if you can prove me wrong. So as always, hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there, and freedom is never free.